It's good to be back. Welcome everyone back inside one of my favourite cars, the Giulia, in this what I think is possibly the perfect spec. This thing is an absolute beast and I love it. So as you've seen from the intro, I am back in Monaco. I drove from Zurich to Monaco last night. It was around a 6-hour drive in this, and it didn't break down. You'll be pleased to hear. Oh, these roads, this weather, this car. I've missed driving sunny mountain passes all winter. Winter was too long. Listen to the noise this thing makes, is ridiculous. Yes, as I was saying before, it is good to be back. Most of you would have realized I've not made a video for just over a month now, and that is for a few reasons. One of them is I started a part-time job a month ago, which meant I didn't really have any time free for the first month, just getting to grips with a new job. I will go more into detail about my job in another video. What I want to do this week is film my first ever Q&A. I've never filmed a Q&A before, and as I've recently hit 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, I thought this would be a good time to film a Q&A. So I'm going to start this video off by saying any questions you have to ask me, you can write them below and I will answer them within the next couple of weeks. So ask all of your questions below and I will try and answer as many as I can. It can be about personal life, filming, cars, whatever you like. But on top of that, I also needed some time off filming. I had around 5 weeks off now doing other things, and it's just good to come back feeling really refreshed. And I thought, what better way to start my videos again than coming down to the south of France in the sun with an absolutely epic car. So today what I thought I'd do is simply go for a drive in the Giulia, share my passion for it with you all, and just have some fun on some decent roads and enjoy the sound this thing makes. I guess I'm also going to do a kind of little review on this for anyone that's interested in buying one. Hopefully this will help you, but from the beginning I can say just buy one. If you're thinking about buying one, definitely get one. When I drove from Zurich to Monaco yesterday, most of the drive is through Italy, and the reaction this thing gets in Italy is just so cool. And this is part of why I love Italy for many reasons. Everyone was freaking out over it. The Italians love it, and they have a very good reason to love this car, because it is an absolute masterpiece. So Alfa Romeo Switzerland arranged this car for me, and I've got it for pretty much the whole month, and I could not be happier about it. It's just so much fun to drive, and honestly, when I'm driving this, I really feel like I'm driving a Ferrari. It doesn't feel like a four-door saloon. You really get a Ferrari feeling when you drive this. Listen to that noise. I can just not get over the noise this thing makes. It makes me smile every single time. And it's quick. It's seriously quick, this car. Pretty much all I'm doing is looping these roads. Every time this noise gets me, really does. As much as I'm loving driving the car today, I am super hungry, and there's one good thing I particularly like about being in France is the French bakeries. So I'm gonna make a quick stop, get myself a very nice baguette, hopefully filled with something nice, of course, not just bread.
5 euros, s'il vous plaît. Merci beaucoup.
Merci. Managed to get my hands on the very last sandwich. Well, it's not a sandwich, it's a wrap, poulet, but happy about that. Crazy hungry. Head back to the car, and then I think I'm gonna drive off to try and catch the sunset. I would say it's a pretty nice end to a first day back in Monaco. Okay, I've now eaten, which is a good thing. I am completely useless without food. So let's head back up the mountain, which I can do all day long, to be honest. There is absolutely no problem in that for me whatsoever. The spec of this particular one that I'm driving, the color is, I can confirm, Monte Carlo blue. I just checked it, and this is the color to have if I was to buy one. I absolutely love this color. Not only that, but I've not seen another one in this color ever. I've never seen one driving around. Back up the mountain. What a shame. Someone has to do it. This also has the carbon ceramic brakes, which again, I think you need. I know they are expensive. I think they're around 8,000 Swiss francs extra to have the brakes, but it is a heavy car and it's also very, very powerful. And I really feel like you need those brakes to deal with the power and the weight of this thing. Very tail happy car as well. The back end comes out extremely easy. Now, I love manual cars. I actually like a manual gearbox more than automatic. However, if you're going to buy one of these, I can honestly say that the automatic is the one to have. You stick it in race mode, put it in manual and use the paddles, and that's when you also really get this supercar or Ferrari feeling. There's not really many cars or any cars that I would ever say to you that one gearbox is better than the other, because for me, choosing a gearbox is really a personal thing. It's not really about what's better, it's about what you enjoy more. But the manual gearbox on this car, which I've driven quite a few times, I honestly don't think is that good. And these paddles feel awesome. They are so much fun to use. Massive metal Italian paddles, and you just tap them and launch off. And the noise it makes when you're shifting gear, which you don't get in the manual, is just so much better. Interior, you can choose between two seats. You can have the comfort seats, or you can have these carbon bucket seats. The carbon all on the back, they look awesome. Quite a few people do say they're uncomfortable, and they're not lying. They are relatively uncomfortable. However, somebody told me if I was to do a long road trip in them, I would have backache. Yesterday, I drove from Zurich to Monaco, as I said, 6 hours long, and honestly, my back felt fine. And you sit so low down in here, I love it. The seating position is just spot on. There is a small tunnel coming up, kind of through a mountain. Very small one. Let's see if we can get a nice sound. Oh yes, not too bad. I've now found my picture location for my Instagram picture tonight, ce soir. Hopefully going to get a nice sun flare coming over that mountain. Hopefully, should go to plan. But I'm not going to end today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Also, big thanks to Alfa Romeo Switzerland for organising me this car and getting everything ready for me for my trip. And thank you all for helping me reach 50k subscribers. That's more than I ever imagined, and I'm really grateful for every single one of you. I've got loads more content coming with this car over the week. I've also got a couple of friends coming down with some awesome cars. I'm filming one car later this week, which I'm so excited about, but I won't tell you at the moment, but it's going to be epic. Also, a couple of my friends that are coming down in GT3s, which you'll be very pleased to hear about, and hopefully I can steal one of them to go for a drive on a mountain pass, which should be a pretty good video, I would say. For now, that's all for me. I'm going to get my sunset pictures, so I shall see you all again very soon with my next video from Monaco. So I came up here to shoot the sunset with the Alfa, but there was something a little bit better than the Alfa taking up all the place up here. This insane Apollo machine. I mean, the sound is crazy. I've not heard really anything like this. I did not expect to see it up here.